Hello, my name is Tamika, and today, for my research presentation, I will be talking about emotions and when are emotions a problem. I became interested in this topic because I myself have a hard time controlling my emotions. I wanted to be able to examine how emotions affect all of us. The purpose of this speech is to help everyone gain knowledge about emotions and how they can affect your judgment. I hope that in the end, you will gain an understanding of your emotion and how to control them. As mentioned in the Gamble Interpersonal Communication Playbook, having emotional intelligence motivates us to persist in the face of frustration, to control impulses and delay gratification, and to regulate our mood so we keep distress from swamping our ability to think, to empathize, and to hope. In this speech, I will examine when emotions can become a problem by looking at the definition of emotions, how emotions can affect us as individuals, and ways to manage our emotions. What are emotions? The Merriam-Webster dictionary defines emotions as a conscious mental reaction such as anger or fear, subjectively experienced as a strong feeling usually directed towards a specific object, typically accompanied by physiological or behavior changes in the body. The brain, the limbic system of the brain is responsible for regulating our emotions. Many people might not be aware, but mood and emotions are the same thing. Canadian philosopher Paul Taggart explained that mood tends to be much more long lasting and emotions can only last for a few minutes. These points help explain what emotions are. Now, moving on to my next point. What are the effects of emotions? I would discuss some of the effects of the emotions. Powerful emotion can cloud a person's judgment, causing them to make irrational decisions. As an example, for myself, I am one who I am an emotional buyer. If I see something that I want, my emotions take over and I don't know how to think about what it is I should be doing. I would just make a decision and make the purchase. So that's one of the effects of emotions. It can cloud your judgment. Being emotionally angry can cause problems in a relationship. People tend to say hurtful things when they get in an argument. When two couples are arguing, one person may try their best to say the most horrible things to the other person just to make them mad. Well, if this type of behavior continues, it can cause a strain on the relationship. Emotions can also affect our memory. Authors Levine and Burgess stated that people with positive emotions can recall more than people with negative emotions. With that, it means to me that when you're happy or excited about something, you got a new job, you met a new guy, a new boyfriend, you can recall everything that happened. Whereas if you are angry about something, when you settle down and you think about what happened, you can barely recall what led up to the events to make you behave the way you did. Emotions can be a problem because they can affect your judgment, your relationship, and your memory. Moving on to my next point, the first step in being able to manage your emotions is emotional awareness. This is being able to recognize when you are emotional. I like to use myself as an example because I'm emotional. I have to learn how to sit back, relax, and think about how my emotions are playing out so that I don't make irrational decision. Sometimes for some people, their emotions are really strong. They may need therapy to be able to express their emotions to someone. There are techniques that a person can do when you feel like you are emotional. You can stop, you can take some deep breaths, you can move yourself away from a situation and spend some time alone. Exercising helps people relieve stress and anxiety. Emotions can be managed with awareness, basically. When you become aware of your emotions and you think about, what it is that is happening. Techniques and therapy are also, again, ways that you can manage your emotions. What I found through my research is that emotions are part of everyone's life. One should know how emotions can affect them, how to manage them, and how to take control of your emotions so that you won't be in a situation where you are making a harsh decision. I hope that with this presentation, everybody takes a look at themselves and think about how emotions affect them, what decisions they make when they're emotional, and how it can cloud your judgment, how it can affect relationships that you are in as well. Thank you for listening to my presentation. Have a nice day.